What does it all mean? What are you talking about? Now that you know where the aperture settings are and how to change them, let's talk about what those numbers mean. In the simplest definition possible, the smaller the number, the less will be in focus. The larger the number, the more will be in focus. Let me show you an example. As you can see, I'm standing in the same place with the same lighting and subject matter. The only thing changing in this scenario is my aperture setting, nothing else. Look at the difference in the photos. This first photo was taken with an aperture setting that was a small number, 1.8. This second photo was taken with a large number, f16. Do you see the differences between the two? Remember, the smaller the number, the less will be in focus. The larger the number, the more will be in focus. You now know where these aperture settings are, and they're right at your fingertips. You're probably wondering when to best use them. I have really great news. In about 90% of your photos, you're going to keep your aperture set at that small number. Keeping your aperture at a small number creates that cool effect where one subject is in focus and everything else is blurry and out of focus. It pretty much makes everything look great. So just set your camera at that small number and keep it there. You can also use a small aperture setting to make a not so fantastic background look so much better. A small aperture number is also ideal in very low lighting. And come on, let's all just admire how cool it makes everything look. The only times you want to raise your aperture setting is when you need more of your subject matter in focus. So when you raise that aperture up as high as possible, you're going to be able to see every little detail in your photo. This is a great setting for landscape photography, photographing large groups of people, and photographing macro details.